Yes, I'm outside. Yes, I'm wearing fake glasses. And yes, I am that serious. And today, Charlie Crockett, I feel for you. Now, a lot of you are thinking to yourself, who the hell is Charlie Crockett? You're not wrong. That. Not a lot of people know who Charlie Crockett is. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really know who Charlie Crockett is. I do know that he's put out a few albums. I know that he has lived in Nashville for a few years. And I know that he is a country music singer. Hence, why we're wearing the cowboy hat. It's not a Stetson. I get that. But it is a cowboy hat. Comes straight from Texas. I actually think this one comes from China, but whatever. Anywho, I digress. Charlie Crockett, I feel for you. You and I have never heard this song. Hell, I've never even heard of Charlie Crockett. Somebody put me onto this, though. They said, serious? Take this one seriously. So I am. Now, again, I don't know anything about a Charlie Crockett. I don't know who he is. I do know that he has put out a couple albums. I do know that he is kind of established. But I also know that he doesn't quite have the following that he should. I've seen some pictures of this guy. I have heard another song of his. I cannot talk about what it is. But I have heard other music of his. I have a friend who did, in fact, inform me that Mr. Charlie Crockett is going to be an NBT. And if you don't know, an NBT is the next big thing. I don't know. I've seen some pictures of the man. I can tell you he's got some style. The man has got some damn style. There's no ifs, we're not gonna sugarcoat it. We're not gonna play around. Charlie Crockett is a stylish man. Seen a few pictures. I have heard some of his music, his unreleased music, to be fair. 2 songs. I said 1 earlier, didn't I? It was 2 songs. I've heard 2 songs of Mr. Charlie Crockett that most people have not heard. I don't really know much about the man. I know the man has an incredible voice, and he will be big. So right now you might be thinking, who's Charlie Crockett? But in a year you'll flash back to this video and go, oh my god! Serious, you were so ahead of everything! I wasn't. Somebody put me onto this. Let's check it out. Charlie Crockett, I feel for you. Does it set it off? Let's find out. Damn it. Charlie Crockett, I feel for you. Now, be prepared for some smooth silkiness. I don't know anything about this song. I have not heard this one. I've heard him sing a couple other songs. I do know what his voice sounds like. Oh. Okay. Alright. So I can tell already you guys don't know what he's about to sound like, but that instrumental with the voice I know he has, we're about to hear something kind of amazing, boys. Wait.
Just see you there crying, boy.
Told you. Y'all wasn't ready for that, were you? You didn't expect that voice. Like I said, I have in fact heard 2 of Charlie Crockett's songs. Not this one. I have not heard this one. I have not seen an official video of his ever. I did know what he looked like because I've seen pictures of him, because once I was put on, I was like, I gotta see what this dude looks like. And once I started Googling, and if you Google and pull up some of them images, the man is dapper as hell. His cowboy hat is much more impressive than mine.
Brings to mind
Voice though, man.
all the things I told you one time. I told you she'd hurt you and leave more regret and more heartache.
We just did it. Look, a little behind the scenes here. I just did a Queen song, right? And then it just is is it still a vibe? And I don't know if you guys know this about Queen, but their musicality is extreme. They like to put in as many instruments as possible. I listened to a song literally with, I think, a 37-piece orchestra in it. I could be wrong. I think that's the number. I'll have to go back and look up the stat. But the point being, this song has 3 instruments. I think it's 3 instruments. Beautiful. It is beautiful. And the man's voice is just... like, I don't know what a sausage biscuit and gravy sounds like, but if it had a voice, it would be Charlie Crockett's voice.
Than you could ever forget.
It's like...
So sit there and cry, boy, the way that I did one time, and wish you could die, boy, to get that woman off of your mind.
The video, though, you know, yeah, no.
Go on and fall all to pieces, son.
Finally.
The way that she made me do. I know what you're going through, and I feel for you.
I just want to wrap my ears in that voice. I just want to get all cuddled up, sleep with that voice just wrapped in my head. That man, look, that's what I want to sound like. It's what I want to be. It's what I want. I want to sound like Charlie Crockett in life. I'm going to spend the rest of my life practicing to sound like Charlie Crockett. This man is wonderful. Video's trash, though, let's be fair.
You took her from me. You thought you'd found the woman to build your whole world around. I tried to tell you,
You tried.
but you wouldn't see.
Nope. You wouldn't see.
Leave you for someone the way she did me.
Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Now sit there and cry, boy, the way that I did one time, and wish you could die, boy, to get that woman off of your mind.
God, this voice is
Go
just...
on and fall all to pieces, son, the way that she made me do. I know what you're going through, and I feel for you. Yes, I know what you're going through, and I feel for you.
Hey, Charlie Crockett. I feel for you. Look, I'm going to get right to the point. This song does, in fact, set it off. I am a big fan. Charlie Crockett, I feel for you. Again, I heard some other songs. I just thought, fuck it. Other people need to hear this guy. Other people need to know that Charlie Crockett exists in this world. Today, when we're doing this video, his music video for I Feel For You has 30,000 views. And you're thinking, that's not that many. You're right. But I get the feeling by the end of this summer, we'll come back. And if you guys go back and rewind and think about this and remember, in a month, in a year, I want you guys to think about this song and come back to it and check the views. Because I bet you Charlie Crockett I Feel For You has got some views. Now, whether or not it gets me views, I don't care. I could care less. I'm trying to establish myself as a place to come for new music. So that's what I'll continue to do. Find things that you may not be aware exist. Trying to put things from one circle to another. I want to take things that you may not have known about or may not have heard or seen or cared about, and I want to put them inside of your interactive bubble. I want people to hear Charlie Crockett. I want that voice to touch other people on the inside. I am a fan. Charlie Crockett. Now, time to get down to business. Charlie Crockett, I Feel For You makes the playlist. It, in fact, does set it off. But if there is some artist out there that I have not heard of, that you are aware of, go ahead. Leave a comment down below. Plus, you know, it helps Mr. Algo Rhythm. And like the video if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And please do not forget that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you can catch me live. Twitch.tv/JustThatSerious. Where sometimes I talk about sports, sometimes I talk about music, but I am always getting my ass kicked in video games. Yeah. Anyways, yes, I'm outside. Yes, I'm wearing fake glasses. And yes, I am that serious. I'm out.